Okay. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. My microphone's in the way. I'm gonna just scoot this over here. I repositioned my webcam a little bit earlier, and I need to reposition it back, apparently. Because I have this big thing. But that's okay. I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm doing fine. I mean... bit better. Okay. Yeah, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to the Tuesday afternoon live stream. It's 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. It is raining outside. Periodically, when we get really nasty thunderstorms here in Houston, some of the power grid just kind of blinks real quick, which means that the stream would get reset. If I disappear before the 2-hour mark is over, I will come back. Just be patient. Let's see. We've actually got Gabro, we've got Lefteris, we've got Peak81, Kenneth Bankers, and of course with me in voice is Mr. TTFT Cuts. How was your weekend, Cuts?
I have been doing so much Starbound.
Yeah, that came out of, it's actually like released, legit released now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, so, which is very cool. It is not in early access anymore. It's always great to see a game come out of early access. A game that I'm interested in actually went into early access this weekend. This morning actually. A game called We Happy Few. And I'm very excited about that. So yeah. Fish and chips, fish, chips, and Vagram. Okay, Gabro's having some food. Gonna make me hungry now. Turn the music down just a touch. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and swap on over to the in-game footage, if OBS will catch up to the plan. Well, there it goes. Never mind. Behaving earlier. Weird. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing good. We are on the ForgeCraft server. The tree farm has gotten so ambitious that we had to pause it. Basically, this was full of wood and other stuff. I'm tempted to at least briefly turn it back on. I don't know. Let's see. So how is the house coming so far, Mr. Cuts?
It is almost no different than when we left it. I have done nothing more since then.
Yeah, it's all right. Yep, I had
columns.
Do what? Oh,
columns.
Columns.
The columns.
Ooh. Yeah, support columns. Very cool. I can see almost nothing down here. I will have to take your word for it. I see the start of a column here.
Yeah, I've only got that far around.
But yeah, I think it is going to be a wondrous thing. Have you figured out what you want to do with the main flooring? We're just going to go with oak or what?
I am not sure. You remember how I said about dividing it up last time?
Right, yes, we were talking about that at the stream.
Yeah, I'm thinking along those kind of lines, but yeah, having divisions there and then maybe having separate floors for each section, like the side bits with the counters having a different floor to the rest of it. I'm not entirely sure yet.
Right.
While putting these columns together.
Okay, cool. I'm going to leave you to columning. Don't forget to come up for air.
I just looked down and saw how deep it is below this column. It's going to be like... that's like a good 20 blocks down.
Let me go recharge my axe real quick. I need to do some chopping. Choppity, choppity, choppity. Leftover burritos,
That's
not
what
pepper system. Do what?
Golden carrots. That's what I need.
Why do you need golden
I need
carrots?
to brew an extended night vision potion so I can see well under the water in the dark.
Oh, yeah.
I already have aqua affinity, but it's just too dark when you go that far down.
Yep. You can get one of those potions and stick it on a dark steel helmet and have permanent night vision. Of course, that means you would have to enchant aqua affinity onto it.
Again. And respiration, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't die down there. At the moment, the one I have is respiration 3 aqua affinity and protection 3 on a chain hat that I found. So
Very cool.
well, I had the first 2. I added the aqua affinity. But yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to clear out some of this space. I'm going to have to work around some beehives. But I want to make more flat space over here to move the gardens over today and stuff like that. Ow. Yes, I understand, Mr. B and Mrs. B. I'm encroaching upon your house, but something is going to have to be done. Oh, let's see. Everybody's talking about what they're having for lunch, apparently. Have you played with the one that accelerates ticks on blocks yet? I have, Lefteris. It is dubious in use at best. Basically, every click gives an extra set of ticks to the actual target. It's not just like click and then forget it. So you have to sit there clicking constantly with that wand on your target block. The problem then becomes the fact that every action that you click with uses power. So very quickly you can run the battery down on one of those things if it's even set to use power and not like, let's say, experience, which is very common. And you can run out the battery on one very, very quickly and yield maybe about as much as, like, you know, a couple of extra ticks on a plant, let's say. It's neat, but it's not that useful. I actually want to make a wand of freezing. I think that could be much cooler. Let's see. I'm going to have to do a little bit of deforestation here specifically because we need to flatten some space out. Okay.
Need to make an empowered helmet to be able to put night vision up.
Yeah. I'm actually going to dump all the wood in here. The saplings can go in there. Actually, no. Let's go recharge it first.
I forgot how slow it was over here.
The one that accelerates ticks on blocks from Roots. Oh, Roots has the same wand and the effects stack and stays there for some seconds. Yeah, but I mean, how many seconds are we talking about? Because it takes several seconds just for me to start getting my mana back after I cast
10.
a spell. Do what? Stays there for 10 seconds? Maybe? I don't know.
200 tick.
I mean, I see the benefit to tick accelerators, but on the same hand, they can also start causing problems for servers. if you use them a little too much. Let's see, a shaded...
Not really on a single tile.
No, not on a single tile, no. If it got
That's the
used
thing,
overzealously on multiples, yes.
It affects a single tile. If you
That
get
one,
the
yeah.
area, it just increases the increases the duration.
Yeah. And I could see increasing... I'm guessing effectiveness makes it... Let me think, there's area...
Makes it do more ticks.
Yeah. Oh, it does more ticks, not more time? Like, last longer?
Area increases the duration.
Okay, so area effect has been repurposed for basically duration on that specific. It's interesting. I could see this being useful. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of, if it's single target, it's very specific most times. If I'm trying to speed something up, it's usually a field of crops or a set of, like a whole bunch of trees or whatever the case may be.
Imagine you slap it on a furnace and now you've got your furnace zooming along at 3 times speed.
Well, for short durations. Short bursts, basically.
Well, it's not that short a burst, because every level of area will add is another 10 seconds. I think, if I remember right while looking at the code.
Yeah, but in our current state, I could only add 2 steps to that. And if it's also going to be the higher the duration is, unless I start putting efficiency on it also, then the mana drain is going to become very significant. So,
yeah, but I mean, it's still potent over time, because the longer you leave it, the longer it's going to...
Yeah, I mean, it does sound cool. I'm just saying that, you know, it is something where I could see, if you don't watch yourself, you could accidentally, I'm trying to figure out, okay, that's a sapling. You could accidentally end up harming yourself because you weren't paying attention, or, because if I remember right, when you cast a spell, it drains from your mana first, unless you're not standing on grass for a prolonged period, or something like that. It's mentioned in the handbook. My runic tablet, which I have lost. But it also will start subtracting from your health if you're not paying attention to your mana very quickly. At least I think so. So, yeah, it sounds cool. That's one of those things where I would want to probably be careful with it. I'm going to... Wait a minute. Let's try that again.
Oh, you do it with a vibrant crystal first.
What? Yes. What do you mean, empowering?
Yeah, as I like, try with a capacitor, because I read the table wrong.
Yeah, it's a vibrant crystal.
Yeah.
Then capacitor, then basic capacitor, then basic capacitor, then empowered, and then yada yada yada. So, whee! All the wood. Okay, just gonna put all the saplings back in there. Put all the wood back in there. I now have a wood problem, so to speak. Actually, I'm just gonna do that. Let's see, apples.
Does the night vision drain power?
If it drains power, it is a super small amount of drain.
Okay.
Very, very small. The apples out of there.
Do we have a brewing stand or not?
Do we have a what?
Brewing stand.
No, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we made one.
Okay, no problem. I'm just wondering. I didn't want to make an extra ones if we didn't need to.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go down here. Start recharging that. I can't remember if the dragon is dead or not, Lefteris, because it has been killed and respawned several times. So, I don't know.
Oh, it's powered on blaze powder now. Okay. That's a new thing.
What is?
The brewing stand.
That is new. I didn't know that. I'm not sure I've seen that change mentioned anywhere before. That's interesting. Let's see. Danny Martinez says, Bay, have you and Cuts thought of using an Aversion Obelisk to keep away the Guardians? Actually, we have talked about that on previous live streams. Yes, we are.
In short, yes.
Yeah, in short, yes. We have planned on that, and we do know about that. And once the house is in more of an actual existing state, then we will worry about such things. But as it stands right now, I'm not worried about it. Guardians are a little annoying, but that's about it. Okay. Let's see. Can't remember what this armor protects me from. I think I get increased health regen from it. This Roots armor.
Yeah, it's halfway. It's between iron and diamond. It regenerates, and it gives you increased regeneration as well.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if I can tackle one of these nasty forestry beehives or not.
Should be able to.
Well, I mean, I've seen Rorax die from it in all iron armor, so,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, basically when you start attacking the hive, when you get near the hive, you start taking little ticks of damage. When you attack the hive, you start taking a lot more damage, and when you break the hive, you get a dot put on you or something. I can't remember. It's nasty. Does the
Poison.
extra utilities watering can increase tick rate, or is it more like using bone meal? That's what bone meal does, as far as I understand.
No.
What does bone meal do?
No. Bone meal works differently.
Oh.
Yeah, bone meal is a direct thing, and there is a what happens when you bone meal this thing kind of function in plants. The watering can causes more of the natural growth ticks, which happen randomly over time on the block. But that isn't the same as the tile entities ticking.
Ticking, okay.
So they're three distinct different things.
So if I understand the watering can correctly, it is adding a random number of ticks.
Not quite. Well, it's like the ticks that tile entities do are different from the random growth ticks that blocks can do.
Yes.
They are random and may or may not happen at any particular point, and then something always happens when they happen.
But
whereas with a tile entity, it ticks 20 times a second, but not always do you have something happening.
Right. Well, I mean, when you have dirt and something is on it, it's going to grow, right? It's ticking. It's not. The plants aren't. I'm trying to remember. Is it that they're ticking, and every tick there is a random check for growth?
Not exactly so much as the block. The block is checked 20 times a second because it's a part of the game tick. But whether a growth tick is sent to that block or not is random.
Right.
So to the block, it only it happens sometimes. And that's only if the type of block has that enabled, such as plants and things like that.
Right. So
it's distinctly different from a tile entity's ticking.
Which means that, well, yeah, it's harvesting. I mean, crops and how that stuff works is different from standard tile entities. Yeah, but I mean, as far as I understood it when you use the watering can, it increased the number of random checks for growth. At least I thought that's how it worked.
Yeah, it causes more growth ticks to happen, but they're different to the ticks in a machine, for example, because they're not tile entities.
Yeah, just standard ticking, yeah. Basically, when you use a watering can on a plant, it causes more of those growth ticks to happen. But it's not a consistent rate, it's a random kind of a check. Or, I mean, a random kind of a sporadic thing. Because if it was consistent, and you used a watering can on like a 3x3 area of crops, they would all accelerate at the same rate, right after you planted them. But you don't. You can see random, kind of like this one will go in a quick spurt, and then another one in a corner will grow and then stop for a little bit. So it's like at random intervals, it's adding an extra growth tick check or something. That's how I always understood it. I don't know how accurate that is. If anybody's going to be more likely to know about that thing, it's definitely going to be Mr. Cuts. I did know that the growth system was different from, say, a furnace tick. I did know that, but I did not know exactly how the growth tick system works. So, yeah. Okay.
3 potions of night vision.
Let's see. Okay, well, let me put all this stuff back first. I've got... forgot. Pesky right clicks. No.
That would cost 10 levels, and I have 9 4/5 levels.
I have 5. You want me to come back and deposit some levels real quick? Do what?
There was some in the obelisk. It's
Oh, okay. Never mind. Let's put that there. That there. More birch. That goes in there. I need to recharge my axe again.
Yeah, it does need power because I've got night vision and it's not got any power in it.
Hey, Prospector, what's going on? And hello, Marcus. That explains why it takes it still takes ages to grow something with the can. Yeah, it's not constant. It's kind of a random, periodic set of,
The other thing is that trees don't count up, so they're just a chance.
Yeah.
And that's why watering a tree with a watering can is almost pointless, because although you're giving it loads of chances, the chance of it in any particular thing is so low that you might as well just leave it to its own devices.
What do I have to use on this thing? Oh, the bees are not happy. Wow, that kind of hurts. I mean, it's adding up, but... Go away. I see you. Okay. I wonder. Hang on a sec. Let's look at... Oh, that hasn't changed. Okay, awesome! I have some wool here. Get one of those. Get one of those. How quickly does this break? Oh, it's a lot faster. Hooray! Okay. Yep, scoop is the way to break it. For sure. I'm gonna put that in there for the time being, because I have no clue. And we gotta start figuring out where and how.
Smoker calms wild bees. I'll be why then.
Yeah, smoker definitely works if you want to break one the slow way, but like I just discovered, if you use the scoop, it's a lot faster than using standard axe. A lot faster. Smoker and a scoop, yeah, but I have armor that regenerates itself and my health. I'm good. It's just sitting there with the axe is going to take way too long for my patience. But yeah. Don't have to smoke them first. We are moving, basically. Yes, we are making a new base. We're moving from the old one to the new one because the frame rate around spawn has gotten kind of bad. Ooh. Big crack of thunder. I saw you just a second ago. Where did you go, you little aquatic menace? Okay. There was a guardian right here. Who knows? Weird. I'm gonna put that up. Come over here. Weird. These cork beds, you have to click on where the pillow is. You can't click on the foot of the bed and sleep. It's odd. Actually, I just put that up and I just realized. See, we can come over here. I'll take a little bit of damage. Not that big a deal. Armor handles it. No. You come with me. We are going to have to DB this area first. Tick, tick. And we're gone.
Enchantment cost 27.
What enchantment?
Okay. Making respiration 3. Okay, I'm going to need to get some XP.
Is this for making the pylons or what?
This is for putting respiration on the helmet with the night vision.
Yeah, I get that, but like the helmet itself, are you doing that for the sake of the pylons or what?
Well, yeah, in general operation of stuff around there, because we're going to probably have some stuff down there anyway as well.
I just didn't know if it'd be easier to make a build wand right now to get the pylons done.
Oh, I have one, but it's not that because I'm going to be building arches.
Oh, okay. He's getting fancy underwater.
As I said, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right.
Well, while I'm normally a big proponent of that, at present, big chunks of our existence are basically on pause until the house exists. So I don't.
Stuff can go in the house while it's got no roof.
We don't have flooring down, and if I start putting stuff down, you're probably going to start moving it because it's not in the right place. So if I had to pick the under or the over to get done first, I personally would say the over, because then we could fill stuff in. That's me though, because right now everything's on hold basically. I'm going to put my axe up and get my big. What is? Oh, this is a. My shovel needs to be repaired. Is what that problem is. Okay. Smoke your bees adds the tastiness to your bees. See, I get Wirewolf's ideas. That makes sense to me. I bet smoked bees taste awesome. I'm guessing, but they probably don't.
Probably more awesome than normal bees.
Probably, I guess. Let's do that. What happened? Grass path. What?
You right-clicked with a shovel on grass.
That's weird. Okay.
That is another thing.
That is literally a first for me. I have not done that yet. I was like, what the heck did I do?
That's what the paths on the inside of the village place are.
Yeah, I knew about paths. I just didn't realize that the actual big shovels from Tinkers.
Yeah, the excavator can do it as well.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's news to me. But of course, up until about 10 minutes ago, I didn't even know that they changed over brewing stands to use blaze powder. So I am still discovering the changes they have put in to 1.10.2. Actually. Jump shot. Okay. I have to clear the way. And we gotta fill all this back in with dirt. Boo! I hate the pesky little flower things. What is it called? Clovers. I hate clovers. Everything else gets overwritten when you place a dirt block over them, except clovers. Just for giggles. Let's put that over there. Hey, what's going on, Harold? What's happening? When I saw the white cork beads, I thought it was from carpenters. What? Oh, white cork beds. Yeah, they look like carpenters' beds. The grass path is a new vanilla thing. Blah, blah, blah. If you were to eat a bee, would you have to remove the stinger first? I definitely would remove the stinger first, yeah. Let me deal with somebody here real quick. Boom, ba-doom. Whoop. Ta-da! Hey, Gunboy, what's going on? Bees, if they sting, they lose all of their inner parts, and they die short after. Actually, there are cases of cultures that eat bees and other insects as a staple of food. I don't know if they remove the stingers, though, in the case of bees. I don't know. That would be interesting to know.
I don't know. I mean, I assume they're still chitin like the rest of their exoskeleton, which goes soft when it's cooked. Like, well, yeah.
So what you're saying is bee soup.
They're probably deep fried whole. Be fried whole and eaten that way.
I have had chocolate-covered ants and chocolate-covered crickets. I have actually had stupid clovers.
And the thing about the whole pulling out their internals when they sting is not always true. It depends what they're stinging. Because it's like, that only happens because their stings are barbed. And their stings are barbed for armor penetration for stinging other insects.
Yes, if they are stinging something that the barb can actually pull out of more easily.
The only reason that they kill themselves stinging us is because our skin is so thick compared to their size.
Right. I thought I remembered being taught way back in school, way back in my day, that there were actually some breeds of bees that have been discovered that did not actually kill themselves when they stung something. They just lost the barb. Or the stinger.
Maybe. But honeybees certainly kill themselves if they sting.
Yeah, honeybees do. I can't remember. I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining that. It's probably one of those types of science that has been disproven and completely corrected by now. There's so much stuff that I was taught in school that's not applicable anymore. Okay. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna kill this one. Okay, starting to look like flat space. Wasps are ants. What? Yellow jackets do not die when they sting. Yeah, they're called wasps. Yeah, wasps are kind of different, though. It's not like a bee, in the strictest sense of like. Yeah, it's not like the same in terms of what is it, genome and phenotype, and I can't remember all the scientific mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, they're very different taxonomically.
Yeah, it's not the same thing. So, if I remember correctly, there are breeds of bees that actually lose their stinger, or losing their stinger does not kill them. But I can't remember much beyond that. Okay. Back in my day, Pluto was a planet. Exactly! Deck it out's got the right idea. I think it's funny that there are people that actually hate on Hayden Planetarium manager guy Neil deGrasse Tyson. I think it's funny that he actually gets like hate tweets and hate mail and stuff about demoting Pluto from planet status. I think that's kind of funny and sad all at the same time. He didn't have anything to do with it. It wasn't his idea. He's just relaying the news, guys.
The other thing is that it's like, I don't think people really understand how much of a thing it is. If you call that a planet, if you define that as a planet, then there are like over 100 planets in the solar system by that definition.
Yeah, what is it? The Kuiper Belt? There's actually
Yeah, Kuiper Belt. Ceres would count as a planet as well in the
Yep.
in the main asteroid belt.
Yeah, there's the Kuiper Belt in between this big asteroid belt, about halfway through our system. That there's tons of astronomical bodies.
Kuiper Belt's way out though, way out beyond Pluto. But yeah,
Oh wait a minute, no, I'm not thinking about the Kuiper Belt. I'm thinking about the
most of the objects are trans-Neptunian. They're out in the Kuiper Belt.
right.
Quite past Neptune. But Ceres is the one in the asteroid belt that would count
Yeah,
because it's very big compared to a lot of the others.
there's basically a lot of floating rocks in our system that are big enough that they would be classified as a planet as well. If Pluto was classified as a planet, and that's why Pluto got demoted, because we didn't want to go from having like 9 planets in our system to having 45 or 106 or whatever the case may be. So yeah, that is one of the reasons why, and I get why they did it. I just think it's kind of hilarious how poorly that people deal with that. It's like they take it as some kind of a personal attack on the education of their childhood, Like, no, it's not some personal thing. It's just the way science works. It goes in cycles like that. We are constantly discovering and correcting things that we discovered a long time ago. The Oort cloud. Is that what I'm thinking about? Decking out? The Oort cloud?
Further out than the Kuiper Belt. That's the kind of...
That's outside the system, right?
No, it's still part of. That's the thing. The heliopause is much, much further out, which is the end of the sun's influence.
Okay, I'm trying to remember. What is it? It's Venus is the innermost planet? Why am I forgetting this crap? Mercury's the innermost planet. That's the super hot one. Venus is still hot, but it sucks. So Mercury is the innermost.
Then size as Earth as well. Very similar to the size of Earth.
Yeah, I saw comparison shots about that recently. I thought it was very interesting. Size comparisons between Earth and yada yada. But yes, Mercury, Venus, Earth. Then I think it is Mars next, or is there a gap with the asteroids in it, and then it's Mars?
Mars, then the asteroid belt, then Jupiter.
Right. So the asteroid belt past Mars is what I'm thinking of. I always forget the name of it. There is a name for it. I can't remember what it is.
Just the asteroid belt.
Yeah. But yeah. There are a lot of larger astronomical bodies in that space, that chunk of space, that would also be considered planets if we still kept Pluto as a planet. And I think that was part of the problem that merited re-examination of Pluto's planetary status. I think it's
Ceres in the asteroid belt. They're mostly in the Kuiper belt further out.
I thought there were like 2 or 3 major bodies over there that would have been valid as...
I know there's at least Ceres. I don't know if there's others as well.
Yeah, I can't remember. There are so many smaller bodies like that in our solar system that I have forgotten the names of, that I once had to learn. Let's put that there. Okay. Grass, be gone. Away. Let's go back here. Flying is faster. We can put that back. I hear rumbles of thunder. No. Actually, that was a big crack of thunder. I need that. Those are crap. Those are crap. Minecraft. All the vanilla seeds, vanilla Minecraft seeds, do get used in roots. So I want to, flowers. So I want to make sure and use those and keep them. Let's see. Pluto didn't even make one full rotation around our sun before we stopped calling it a planet from the time we discovered it. Yeah. Somebody was talking about the different solar cycles on the solar cycles. That's not right. Different amounts of time that it takes for like the equivalent of 1 year, one pass around the sun for a planet, and how many days that is. Let's see. Chris Reynolds says the Oort cloud is at the edge of our system. Yeah. Yeah, many of the planets have the names of Roman gods, not Greek gods. And
There you go. It'd be Hermes, Aphrodite, Gaia, Ares, Zeus, Hera, Caelus, Poseidon, and Hades if they were Greek.
Yep, there you go. What? Come back, Mr. Enderman. I only want your head. Where'd he go? There he is. And he's gone again. Dang it. Do I want to even out? Okay, I'm going to start. This is going to look a little boring, but we need some more straight space to work with around here. Before the end of the live stream, I actually want to see if I can pull up or remember the dimensions for a blood magic altar and start mapping out exactly where we want to fit the altar, because I want to bury it in the ground. Not like completely, but you know, like slightly. I want to start getting into blood magic a little bit later this week. The weather's going crazy here. You're probably going to hear some cracks of thunder outside the window, and there's a distinct possibility that if it continues on current trend, I might have my power blink out. So, be warned. Ganymede is an interesting name. I always thought Ganymede was a really cool name. Safer to name them after gods than that few people worship anymore, I guess. Oh. Yeah, Lepteris, I'm trying to terraform this, but part of me wants to make sure that it does not look too like terraformed and boring, but the rest of me is kind of like, you know what? I need flat space. Let's just clear it out. So I don't know. It's still a toss up on that front. Because we need a lot of kind of flat, workable space right now. Basically,
I'm out of oak.
do it.
I'm out of oak.
We have tons.
Yeah, I'm going to get some.
The one thing we do not have a lack of is wood. Yeah, with the advent of some of the new changes in blood magic, it's not just an issue of having an altar and then a little area for a crafting table and a blood alchemy stand. Come here. There we go. It's not that simple anymore. Now you have to actually account for a tranquility garden. You have to actually account for a few extra work tables. It takes considerable amounts more space than it used to.
And it already took a lot of space.
Yes. And I'm actually not a very happy camper on that front. I love that he's making improvements to the mod, but dear God. You know, is it possible to make it take up any more space? Please. You know, I say sarcastically.
At least it's nowhere near as tedious as it used to be.
I have debate with that still. I'm still kind of two minds on the will system that it uses. I like it.
I haven't really done any of it yet. It seemed to be like it would be less tedious, but I haven't actually tried. So
yeah,
diagnosis of the result.
Well, my big thing is that I think it seems less tedious right now because it is new. Yes, Direwolf can power through it in a single night, but Direwolf's not exactly a normal human being on that front. The will system is interesting, but I find myself needing a reliable mob farm that I can stand in front of and kill things so as to get will at a more usable pace. Let's put it that way. So much stuff in that mod uses vast amounts of will now to upgrade things or to craft things or whatever the case may be. So,
aren't they, though? Isn't there like a way to just produce it and growing them now?
To grow will?
Yeah, because like Dyer and Tilo have a room that grows will crystals, by the looks of it.
Oh, I don't know. That might be a new addition since I messed with it, because when I was messing with it, it was 190, not 194. I have touched upon it only slightly in 194, and he might have added some new systems to it, but my big thing was, at the time, you pretty much only got will from... Need more dirt. There we go. You only got will from killing creatures, and you pretty much had to have a mob farm. That's when I started to discover that mob spawning mechanics under Forge in 110 are, well, 19 plus, are broken. Very broken. So, yeah. So, once I get this boring task done, I'm gonna actually dot that right there. Put that there. That right there. We're just gonna light up the coast a little bit. Make it look a little better. I will probably change those out for something better fitting to the motif later. Let's put you. Oh, actually, I meant to put that there. Silly me! Okay, let's go back over here. I'm gonna sleep. Back with this night stuff. Yeah, Mr. Trilby says, you grow will from using other types of will. It's instead of summoning demon invasions. There you go. Terraforming. Lepteris asks, are you using soundproof tiles in your recording room? Actually, no, I'm not. I have a big curtain right behind me. Hang on a sec. I'm going to show you something mind-blowing. Probably not. Let's go to face cam real quick. And I'm going to do this. And turn that off. There you go. That's basically what I have right behind me. It's a giant green screen curtain. It actually rolls up into the ceiling. Custom made. Very cool. And, boop, there we go. A hanging curtain actually absorbs quite a bit of sound. It's one of the real reasons, it's one of the big reasons why curtains were actually very, very useful. When you're talking about, like the front of somebody's house. You know, they've got those front windows. You put curtains over them, not just mini blinds. Mini blinds are good, but mini blinds are very, very bad at absorbing sound. Plastic is very bad at absorbing sound in general. Hi, Mr. Creeper. Where did you come from? This armor is hilarious. Let's get more of that. Oh, wait a minute. No, let's do this. My poor crappy wooden house. I actually don't need this anymore. Since I have flight now and I've got really good armor now, I don't actually need this. The panic hut can go away. But curtains across the front windows of your house are very, very useful, not just for privacy, but sound absorption from street noises, passing by, you know, passersby along the front of your house, the walkway, the roadway, whatever the case may be. So that's one really good perk about curtains. Curtains are really good for that. So I have this big curtain, green screen curtain behind me, and I actually have, of course, carpeted room, not hard floor, so that helps. And I have these big no, you're supposed to be open. I have these big umbrellas that are used in my lighting system that are light diffuser umbrellas. Those actually help for a little bit of sound absorption as well. Specifically because, let's put, actually I'm going to put that there, Biomes of Plenty plant. Whoop, no, wait a minute. Yes. Yes. No.
Now out of oak. In that box. Probably be loads in the storage thingy.
I see at least 7 or 8 stacks.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I actually use a lot of curtains, a lot of hanging fabric. I do have a window right here, and it's actually some of my balance lighting. Basically, I have my main light source up here, but then you have balance lighting off to the side. The reason that helps is because I am in front of my green screen, and that light is on the other side, right? So I am casting a shadow onto my green screen. What that means is that you get these edges right around your body, around the very edge contour where you get fuzziness. That is usually caused because it's darker enough in that shadowed spot that it's causing problems, basically. So, if you use balance lighting or offset lighting on the sides, it evens that out. Let's see. Hey, I like your content. Maybe you can check out my channel. How about no?
And every now and again. Floor's nearly done though.
Yay!
Makes basic sense.
Come on, YouTube. There we go. Not a sub for sub fan, sorry. Yep, it's a hanging curtain instead of something that's stuck on the wall. I love green screen paint as an idea, but it doesn't help with the sound muffling problems. So, yeah. I have a curtain. Also, hi, Mallrat.
There we go.
Yep, okay.
Basic layout.
Yeah, see, it's gonna look good, man. Yeah, so what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have the front area. We've got this nice big back area, and then we've got 2 side areas that are gonna be divided. Now you're gonna have, we were talking about having archways on the first floor down here, right?
Yeah, along the dark parts there'll be archways along the roof.
So yeah, there's gonna be cross-connecting support beams. There's gonna be archways that you'll be walking through from this area into this area, and then again back into this area. And this is going to be a tall house. This isn't a one-story thing. We're going to have several floors on it. So, yeah, it's going to be cool. I think I have a decent amount of space that I want to worry about working with for now. Actually, let's go over here. Nope, I see another beehive. Thought I saw some bees. And protect me armor. Thank you. Works good. So there's several things that I want to get. Set up. Let's see. I'm going to put that back there. I'm actually going to put that there. There we go. Okay, so we have this kind of marked off for now. I need to do a bit more lighting, but at present this will work fine. Oh, I need to trim that tree back, actually, now that I see that. So I have to worry about farming, specifically because I have to keep some kind of a farm going for the sake of getting a constant supply of verdant sprigs for roots. So I need to be harvesting either wheat or carrots or potatoes, maybe all 3. I'm thinking just a simple wheat farm. That's what I'm thinking. Do that. And I'm going to need a bucket. somewhere I had... There we go. Some boring hose. Torn caps lock. So yeah, basically I need to do a small plot of farmland. Let's see. Do it right here. Next to the roots stuff. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Just do that. Over here. Oh, we don't. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. There we go. Bad farmland. This will use up all the durability on this hoe, and it will probably use up a whole bunch more on the other one. Yay! Nice big plot of farmland. There we go. Yep, okay. This is not going to be enough for all of them, but we got tons more back at the base. I will probably have to go get several more stacks. Eventually, what I want to do is make a standing stone for, what is it? The accelerated growth. I think it's called the accelerating stone or something like that. There is a standing stone for roots where you can actually enchant it and kind of have it put out a growth acceleration effect in a wide area. And it's kind of a, oh gosh. Thank you. The lag is real. Do what?
I think that one does do bone meal, maybe, effect.
I'm not sure.
I'd have to check. I think
do.
it said something about bone meal, but I haven't actually looked it up.
Yeah, I do not know. What am I? No. Let's just get 3 stacks. It'll probably be more than enough. This is one of the reasons we're moving. Look at this wonderful frame rate. 21, 54, 16, 47, 60, 26. Hike. Okay. Let's just plant all the rest of this. Go sleep. Actually, I'm going to put all of these in there. What? I hear you. Oh yeah, the bed. The bed got taken out. I need to find another sheep. Let's go find more sheep. It's one thing I really do miss from 1.7.10 is the sleeping bag. What do I have on this? Shatter. I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's the digging one. Earth spike. Nope. Yeah, I don't have anything interesting here. Nope. Nope. Hiya! There you go. Gotcha. Creeper jousting. Where'd your buddy go? You had a buddy. I don't think so. Come here. Yes, come here. Come over to the coast where I don't care if you blow a giant hole in things. Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
It won't blow a giant hole in things.
Yep, that's what I'm trying to get him done. You what? Who? I was going to go look for sheep, but then night kind of set in pretty firmly, and I don't have this area lit up very well. Whoop. Shields up. Eat arrow, punk. Gotta remember to lead your target, ladies and gentlemen.
Meanwhile, I'm just swooping down at them.
Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Hi, Mr. Spider. Haha! Ow. Whoop. Whoop. Okay. Dumb spiders. Thankfully, I can one-shot spiders. There they are. But I wonder if the skeleton was awake or not. Ooh, I think that was a headshot. There we go. Thank God it's daytime. Okay. Oh, one shot. And let's get rid of you. Uh-oh. Oh, I wonder. I'm trying to use this skeleton's arrows against this witch. It's kind of hard to do. And I don't think I'm killing it very quickly at all. Oh, it died.
Oh, you got it?
Hiya! Ooh, got a witch's hat. Whatever that's good for. Okay.
Enchanted boots. Wow, okay. Unbreaking 1, projectile protection 2, feather falling 1. Sure, why not? I don't have any boots.
Okay, it's daytime again. Now we can actually start taking a look at things. So, Minecraft added new sounds to many things. How do you feel about them? What new stuff got sounds? What stuff got new sounds? Huh? Witches?
Witches have sounds now.
Witches have had sounds. That's in 1.7.
No, the passive, they didn't have any passive sounds. They only had the hurt sounds. I mean, it would literally, in 1.7, put errors in the console every time saying there was a missing sound.
Am I thinking about maybe something else? Maybe Witchery added that. I don't know. There's a sleeping bag for 110. It's a small mod called Sleeping Bags. Yep, I know about it. They're never going to have it here on ForgeCraft. The one issue I have with the sleeping bag mod is that you always end up with the carpet left over. Oh, just a recipe thing. With the sign, you can get records easier. There's no new records that I know of. I'm sick of the ones that exist. I don't want records easier.
Anyway, it doesn't count as you it doesn't count as the skeleton doing the killing
Yeah, exactly.
because the ownership of the arrows changed to the person who has the sign.
Yeah, whoever is reflecting the actual projectile takes ownership. That's why it's dangerous in the nether. If you actually get a blaze that shoots at you, you can reflect the fireball. The problem is that then if you hit nearby, let's say, well, fireball wouldn't do any damage to zombie pigmen, but like it's possible to actually, I think you can reflect the, use the battle signs to reflect the gas projectiles, I think. I'm trying to remember.
I've only ever had them explode on me.
Yeah, or it explodes around you or something, I think. It's basically a situation where if you are not careful and you deflect the wrong projectile in the nether, it is possible to make a pigman angry at you. So, yeah. Blazes wouldn't do it, they're fireproof. But, well, I mean, zombie pigmen are fireproof, so. Gates have a different sound. They don't sound that much different to me. I mean, yes, they sound different, but it's not a drastic sound. It's like, eh. Okay. We've got tons of stuff from that overnight fight. Just gonna put it in there for the time being. And I need to, let's see. A figure. I will put, if I can bury it, I need to relocate this chest. Basically, this chest is gonna get relocated over here. Probably right there-ish. And I can probably do that right now. 1/2 at a time. Let's put that there.
Wow, I have used like 4 stacks of logs doing this.
You're the one that wanted a wooden house.
Yeah, but they're mangrove logs.
I am not making more of those this live stream. Maybe after, but not right now. So, okay, this gets moved over here, which means now we could, if I wanted to, I think. Gotta remember, I might have to extend this out a little bit, but I can put a blood altar right here and bury it in the ground, basically. Sink it down some. If I do that, actually, that might be in the way. See if we can do it here. Oh, I'm just going to use that. Whatever. I've got it. I'll use it. Don't think that's going to be enough space. Okay. We're going to have to relocate that. That's fine. Man, this is hard. So, yeah, I think Witchery added some of the idle sounds, but I mean, that's the weird thing, is that some of those sounds sound exactly the same to me from 1.7.10 to 1.9 whatever plus. Witches do not sound new to me. They sound the same as they did previously. So I'm wondering if it's just a sound that Minecraft borrowed from Witchery. I don't know. Okay. Oh, I'll worry about that later. Okay, so somewhere here-ish, I would like to stick a blood altar, but I'm going to have to pull this out a lot, I think, to do it. Because over here, you have to stick this massive thing called a tranquility garden. And I'm actually going to have to set the center of it right here and push this even farther back that way. Now, option number 2 is we set the tranquility garden, I don't know, here-ish, and then we actually build up a structure over it that's got the blood altar on it. Stack them. That is another option. I could do that. I just don't know what parts of the actual tranquility garden need light and stuff like that. You know, I don't know if they need direct sunlight, open sky, yada yada. I'm gonna have to research some of that.
Okay, I think that's as high as I'm going to go with this for now.
Mangrove logs are kind of a pain in the butt, Lefteris, because we cannot easily put them on the actual tree farm.
They are not tree farm friendly because they dig into the ground.
Yeah,
when they
so
grow.
When you get one of these, I'm actually going to get Piece of dirt. Go over here. Put that right there. Plant that on it. And we'll come back to that in just a second. But basically, it grows. It doesn't grow up. It also grows out and down by at least one block. And it also extends itself weirdly. And it's just strange, basically. So, because it goes down at least one block, the saplings cannot be on the same plane, the same level as they normally would be. Is this thing? Yeah, this thing's full. So, the problem you end up having is that every time it digs down, it's killing dirt in the area that other saplings would be planted on. So, we went into this last week. Basically, you can't really use them easily on a tree farm, an automated tree farm. So, I had to just sit there for a couple hours and make lots of logs. It's the only way you can really do it. Okay. Let's look at blood magic. And actually, I'm not going to do that right now. We need to start considering things that we want to bring over and put in the house. Need to start thinking about running power conduits and where we want to run power conduits, where we want to have the machines. So is there going to be a wall where this stone is right here? Where'd you go?
No. No, there'll be columns of the block outside, but that's just part of the floor.
Okay.
There'll be columns, pillars around, there'll be arches and stuff around the whole of this, because above it, on the next floor up, there's going to be no floor in this chunk section.
Right.
There'll be like a fence around the outside of this. So this is going to go up like 2 floors, this section.
Okay, Cameron. See you in a little bit. You can get very much tranquility in a hard space, in a small space, if you try hard enough. That kind of goes counterintuitive to the way that it's designed, unfortunately, Lefteris, because you're supposed to actually have different tiers of these blocks that go out in a kind of a paved roadway. So if we have the center here that's made out of a certain kind of block, right? And then over here, we got this new shovel thing. Let's just use it. We would have another tier of basically blocks. And then right out here, we would have another tier of blocks that would actually be even further out. And it goes out several layers. So you have to build out these areas. Then you also have to have the corner spaces in between these walkways set up for different elements and different fire. You have like fire and netherrack in one, and you have running water in another one, growing crops in another one, etc., etc. So it's going to take up a fair amount of space, and it's not that you can't compress it. I'm quite sure you can compress it some, but you're not going to make it very small. At least not in my concept of small. Let's repair that. And put that back. Put that up there. Okay. Did I find another? Do not have any more wool. Need to go find some more wool. I hope I have not hunted the sheep here to extinction. Is it Biomes of Plenty that adds the coral reef stuff? It must be.
Yeah.
Let's go look. Yep, Biomes of Plenty. Okay. I remember that and another... No, maybe it was just that mod. For, when we did 1710 on ForgeCraft 2 and I did my underwater base. I strategically made use of all of those things so I could actually light up the landscape around my base underwater. Hello, Mr. Sheep. Oop. Okay, let's go back over here. Also,
I'm well on my way to wearing a diamond chisel.
Ugh. Yeah. There's one use for forestry farms. What are you talking about, Lepteris?
That would not work either.
I don't know if he's talking about mangroves or tranquility. I'm not sure what Lepteris is talking about. Oh, there we go. Lots of swinging in vain. Oh, fine, fine. Come here. Accept your fate. Boop. So many zombies. Let's go get some dirt and fix this. Boink, boink. Oh, hi. Yep, you got the idea. Monster fight. Swipe, swipe. Hi, remember me? Yeah. I'm still a thing. Okay, let's get that. Let's get that. Come over here. And get one of those. So we can do that again. Good grief. How do you do the flattening thing? That's just right-clicking with a shovel, Mr. Trilby. I discovered that by accident a little while ago. That in there. That. Nope. There we go. Zombies? Oh, skeleton, sorry.
Wow, you sorted that right when I picked up a stack, so the stack changed in my hand from dark oak into birch. So I decided I picked up that one instead.
Leather boots with blast protection 3 and feather falling 3. But I didn't have a flight ring, I'd be impressed. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Get rid of the spiders. None of the farm got ruined. Hooray! If nobody can tell, I'm trying to put off going back to the other base because it kills my frame rate. Hey, what's going on, Thompson? Also, hello, Raven's Path. I have 6 string. I did have 6 string. But I always forget which mod actually adds. Seven string. Is that still a thing? Still a thing. Cool. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be the Tranquility Garden Space thing. I'm going to do a corner that's got crops in it. If I was actually planning this right, you know what? Maybe we should swap these. If I did the Tranquility Garden here, and I started the paths, then this could also double as the corner for the crops. Maybe that's a better plan. I think so. That would mean it would be... Basically, the center of it would be... there. And it would go out... I know I'm going to get at least this far with it. What? Thank you. Tranquility Garden. That's going to be how big it is at least. There might be another tier, in which case I'm going to have to address the problem. But at least for now, as far as we're probably going to get in Blood Magic, that will suffice. And we have a little brazier right here in the middle that we approach. And it fills us with a certain kind of a buff. We have to stand there for a certain amount of time now. I would have to do water over here. And then probably divide off a netherrack area and fire right over here. I can't remember. I think stone on this side. A little fuzzy. Do we know Buildcraft is ever coming back? I have no clue, Thompson. Sorry. Art Strutzenberg says, so you plan on diving into bees. I never said that, Art. You are making assumptions. Rabbit's Path says, great blog yesterday, Vagram. Excited about the BC4 news. Thank you very much. I am very excited about it as well. The pack has a lot of possibility in it. And I think it's going to be fun. We still have a lot of testing to do, though, because we have to figure out, like, we loaded up the new version of Forestry, and we were getting, saw an immediate market decrease in frame rate. Don't know why. So, we are going to have to investigate that and figure out what we want to do. We have a mod that we're using called Stellar Sky, which is amazing. It basically adds, like, realistic Milky Way and constellations and stuff like that. And it makes the night sky look amazing, and there's a point to that. It also makes the daytime sky look good. But Stellar API, one of the plugin mods for it, has a conflict with another mod called Custom Drones. If you use one of the cameras on a camera drone, it crashes you out instantly. So a lot of little things we still have to figure out.
I wonder why.
Wonder why what?
You must be doing some freaky things with the sky then, because rendering the sky is really easy. I mean, I found out that myself when I was messing around with
It's an error.
Avarisha.
It's an error that references something having to do with the position of the sun and the moon in the skybox. That's all I remember. And the guys, and basically the Stellar API guy, the mod author for that mod, said something along the lines of, oh, duh, I forgot to do this. And he corrected the problem and fixed it in a push real quick. So it was something very simple, apparently. Yeah. Okay, this means that this guy is not going to go over here. I'm actually going to relocate him to there. No, there. So now I got to figure out the structure of the altar, see if it's changed at all. I don't think it has. And work from there. So yeah, that's going to be Tranquility Garden and garden for the Psy area. Big, big, big old blood altar right there. This thing's not growing at all. The heck with this stupid tree. Example tree is a bad example. There we go. Okay. Okay, awesome. Art, for the record, your question, your comment says, so you plan on diving into bees with a sticky out tongue face there. There is no punctuation on that line. There is no period. There is no question mark. There is no exclamation point. If it lacks punctuation enough to turn it into a question, I'm assuming it's a statement. So you plan on diving into bees. Full stop. I was asking if you were planning on messing around with bees at all. Question mark. Now you've got punctuation in the sentence. Now I know what's going on. No, I'm not. Also high trunks. Tranquility altar helps if you have small amounts of everything. Yes, I know. We have to diversify, which means I'll probably want to actually mix up the crops a little bit and make it to where it's like a row of, maybe I can do it just like wheat, carrots, wheat, carrots, wheat, carrots. I might do that anyway. Because I mean, I get the verdant sprigs from everything, so. Let's get these. Put these up here. I have considered getting into the greenhouses with forestry. Basically, just get into bees just enough to learn how the greenhouses work, and then probably stop. But that's it. I'm not actually going to get into bees. I'm more curious about how the greenhouses themselves work.
Wow, 18 is such a terrible number.
What do you mean 18 is such a terrible number?
For splitting into columns. You basically can't split it into even gaps.
What are you talking about? Oh, any even gaps between your support columns?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about these right here?
Yeah, between those. The length of that is 16 because the around the stone is a chunk. It's 18
Okay.
including the 2 outer columns.
Okay. Is that a problem?
None if we don't mind uneven gaps because it's gonna be. There's no evenly spaced ones.
What do you mean uneven gaps?
Well, like, one of them is going to have to be bigger than the other 2, for instance, in the number of gaps. Like, you cannot split this space in such a way that there are a set number of columns, and that all of the gaps between the columns are the same size.
Oh, you're putting columns in here, between here and there.
Little arches, yeah.
Oh. Okay. Do every other until right about here, and then leave a gap for an opening. That way it's going to be every other until right about here, every other until right about here, then there'll be a little bit of space. Like about 3 wide.
I was thinking of having 2 columns. Then it would be splitting 14 into 3, so it would be like, 2 4s and a 6.
I don't know. I'm having a hard time visualizing the problem you're having. Yeah. Okay. This is the part where I have to suck it up and go back to the other house, and I don't want to, but I'm gonna. But the frame rate is abysmal over there.
That's the best I can do.
Okay. Get ready for the shuddering and jittering. Okay. Let's just grab a stack of them. And start seeing what we can make. Okay, I'm going to need... 2 iron. Whoops. I need 1 gold. Do we have... Oop, I need 1 more. Thank you. Hellfire Forge. Da-dum, da-dum. Now we need to make an alchemy table. I can't remember... Okay, Hellfire Forge we have to use first, and we have to make a tier 1 altar. Tier 1 altar... I can make everything else, basically. Except that part. I need 2 gold. 2. And we have to... Nope, I gotta remember. Yeah, we have to start with that. Can't do that yet. So I need one more iron. You go over here. More gold. And I need some glass. Thankfully, I have a whole bunch right there. I'm going to do this. Do that. Farm actually helps with tranquility. Basically, yeah, you have to mix up several sources. In order to get maximum tranquility, I need to actually mix up and have like some potatoes, some carrots, some wheat. I can't just have all wheat. You get more tranquility with more diversity. Basically. That is true, Lefteris. Yes, if I had a smaller farm, I'd leave. I think crops let space for other things too, but I mean, that's the thing, is that I need that farm anyway. I may as well use it. Test server I'm playing on had a reset before I could get to it. I underwent some changes, and now my tater and team has put my FPS in the tank. Yeah. Lefteris, that's not Rorax, that's TTFT Cuts. I don't know who you're calling Rorax here.
Also, Rorax is very much not me.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Igor. English, s'il vous plaît. Snares. Snares? Snares. Snares are a thing. Right. I need to make some snares. And this is where I cannot identify. There we go. Rudimentary snare. Thank you. Okay. I got to remember about this. Throw a snare at something, kill it, and then I get some of the will stuff that I need to get started. Right. So what I'm going to need first, I'm just going to make a lot of snares. Get one of them. And I am almost... Yep, I was about to say, almost 100% sure. We have... Just going to make a whole bunch of snares. Just in case. Let's put that back. Put that back. Recompress that. I got 4 of those. I can't remember what for. I think it was for this. Yes. All that stuff goes over there. I need these. I need these. And I'm going to come back with other stuff. Wait a minute. Maybe I don't. 3. Okay, so I'm going to need... Yeah, I'll come back for some stuff. Let's go see if we can at least get started. Yeah, see, that seems fine to me.
Yeah, I feel like I should put something between the outer sets, though. I might have like a...
Cross beams. Cross beams. You could do cross beams between the stone parts, or maybe you can actually do like the, what are they called? I always called them H beams, or H supports, is that what they're called, though? It's basically, you would have a halfway up, like this pillar and this pillar. You would have a cross beam going across. There's a word for it. I can't remember. She's in architecture. I forget. Anyway. I think that looks good, man. I think it's an awesome start. Let's see. I'm going to get... Let's put you over here. How about that? I don't think I'm going to make it this far. We'll see. I'm just going to kerplonk that down. I think that needs something. I can't remember what. Okay. You start with the snares and then a sentient sword later. Yeah, sentient sword I'm not going to get up to on this live stream. No fishing. Yes, thank you very much, Igor. Yeah, no fishing for subs, even if it's in another language. Thank you, preacher. Yeah, throw snares until the particles kick in. I remember that Raven's Path. And then when I killed him with a... I can kill him with a normal weapon, right? I can't remember if it's like blood magic, the older blood magic, where it's better to... No, that was because of putting a...
I think it's just one, because the sentient sword is where the snare's built in, sort of.
The sentient sword is the one where it's putting the snare debuff on them, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can just use a normal weapon before that, as long as you have it snared.
So you hit it with the sentient sword, and then you could hit it with the normal weapon right afterwards.
You just hit it with a sentient sword.
But if I hit it in one strike because I made the sword too awesome...
I think that might be fixed. I think I
Is
might
it?
do it on the kill rather than a debuff, maybe.
Yeah, because you remember on the...
Yeah, but that, I mean, that could have been fixed easy enough. That was just a flaw in how it worked.
Is this a...
It could be written to work.
Oh, I thought this was a dirt pillar over here. It's not. It is a hole in the bottom of this island with all of this slime stuff flowing out of it. Okay, let's plug this hole and fill some flowing... Fix some flowing fluid dynamics. Wow, that's a mouthful. How about... No. How about stop? What is it with this stuff? Oh. Oh, she's incredibly slow.
Well, it's slime, not water.
Yeah, it does make sense. It's just kind of annoying. Okay. So yeah, I do need to diversify my farm. I'll worry about that later. It's not a concern right now. I'm thinking I need to find something I can hunt. Because I can't remember if it has to be hostile creatures or I can do it with farm animals. Yeah, I don't think the farm animals have a will or something like that. Okay. So for once we need nighttime, so I'm going to stand here for just a minute. Question, isn't tranquility something to help bolster the amount of blood you get when you make a self-sacrifice on the altar? That is true, Art Strutzenberg. Yes, basically, the better your tranquility rating, the more turnaround you get when you poke yourself with the dagger. Yeah. Uh-huh. Hey, what's going on, Andreas? Andrea, sorry. I know a lot of Andreas. Whatever. Hi, Andrea. Under the island sounds like you are in a cave when breaking blocks. What? Dunno. I have no clue. Okay. Yeah, see, this is coming... Oh, okay, I see what it is. This is coming along nicely, man. It's going to look good.
The archways wouldn't really be there until I start micro-blocking or chiseling bits, just because, like, you can't do it with, chiseled blocks. There are no stairs for each version, so
Yeah.
I have to make them manually. Because they would start here with, like, a stair on the side of one of these, kind of thing.
You got a real optical illusion kind of a thing going on with these corners.
Oh?
Well, the top layer is in set one block, so when you look at the corners, it looks like they're crooked. They're not crooked, it's just the angle that I'm looking at them. Right?
Yeah, I kind of get you.
Yeah. I like the perspective it gives, though. I think it's cool.
Well, on the inside, it's going to obviously slope inward a bit, and hopefully it'll look good.
Yeah, this is where the second floor is going to be, by the way, where this trim is.
Yeah.
Dum-dum. So, yeah. Ah!
It's still going to get so confusing, because refer to it differently.
What do you mean?
Do so in the UK.
Oh,
It's ground floor, first floor, rather than first floor, second floor.
yes. Well, you know, we Americans trying to eliminate the bigger words so we don't confuse us. Numbers are easier. Hello, Minecraft bro. Thanks for being here. Snare anything except skeletons. Yes, because they don't have... Wait a minute. Yeah, skeletons don't have... They don't have will or something like that. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, I remember that. Oh, wait a minute. It doesn't work on... It does work on farm animals? I got enough of these things. Let's go test. There's a sheep back here. Are you gonna stay still? Not moving. Yeah, got particles. Didn't drop anything otherwise, though. I'm not sure it works on farm animals. You're basically dropping their... You're making them drop their sense of will or their sense of, you know, self or something. I don't think it works on farm animals. I'm not sure. Left Terrace, it's not even finished yet. It's not even half finished, man. Be patient. Jeebus. I mean, even the ground floor outer walls aren't even finished. There's like windows and doorways and stuff that we still need to work on. So give the man some time. But I do like it. I think it's going to look really, really good. So many mangrove logs.
I know. It's only
Okay,
gonna get worse.
let's see. Boop.
I still don't think this is going to match up to that manor house that I built before, because that's just hands down the best thing I've ever built in Minecraft, and I'm not sure I'm ever going to top it.
I think we've all got something like that. I'm going to actually put one here. I'm going to put one here. And I thought I had one here. Let's light up closer to the bed, not specifically farther away. This is one of those instances where I swear some of the spawning mechanics for mobs is really messed up with Forge in 1.10. But, you know, I can't point to something and say definitively, this is why. But, you know, it seems like when I make dark spots and then back away from them, they should get a lot more zombies and stuff than they actually do. Let's see. Whoop. Yeah, there we go. Demonic will. Ooh. Yep, doesn't work on farm animals. That's fine. Let's see if it does anything for spiders. Yep, spider. Don't you want to eat my brains? Or is that a zombie? I can't remember. Ooh. That worked. Works for spiders, too. Hey, there's another spider. Let's go pick on him. Get particled. Ooh, something didn't work about that. Oh, well. Did I? I was about to say, I think I particled myself, maybe.
Whoops.
Yeah, well, it wears off. It's demonic will. It's the thing that animates monsters. Yeah. Except skellies, since they aren't considered alive, as it were. Zombies aren't either. I mean, by, you know, Hollywood definition, they're not. I'm just going to get some of this stuff. I don't know how much I need. Get snared. What the? There we go. Well, okay. Whoa! Hole in the landscape again. Woo! Okay. Nope. I'll fix it later. Hi, how are you? Oh, you have a part. What is that effect on? Oh, look, it's another creeper. His armor is awesome. I feel nigh indestructible in this stuff. This roots armor. I need more dirt.
Don't get complacent.
No, I fully expect that probably going to run across some nasty mob in the back end of, I don't know, blood magic or whatever else that's going to teach me a lesson very, very quickly. Okay, this goes up there, as does that. Mob drop, mob drop, mob drop, mob drop. Dumbass plant. Sheep drop. I'm going to set that aside for now. Put that there. I'm running out of dirt. Oh, you know what I need to do? Hang on a sec. There we go. Let's make some dirt. What the heck was that? Oh, yes. Okay. New hobby. Whee! Crunch.
Oh.
Okay. This is fun. Hang on. I think I found a new sport. Come here. Whoa. Whee! Landscape's gonna look like a wreck, but I almost don't care. Oh, ouch, that hurt. That's the one I want. We gotta get the shield up. Whee! You can make it rain bad guys. Come here, you little pests. I heard a skeleton. I heard the twang of a bow. Where'd you go? Okay, let's try this one more time. Whee! Crunch. I hear you. Oh, you can make a lot of them fly. Wow, we got a whole family of kids here. Hi, kids. Pesky smaller hitboxes. I got an idea. Come over here. Oh, okay, I know. So much experience. Oh, hi, there you are. Oh, hey, I need that shovel. You gonna drop? No, you're not gonna drop it. Okay. Inverse creeper holes. That's a good way to think about it. Yeah, I don't know if this is a dumb new sport, but I'd like to think it is. Hi. No, no, no. Come here. There we go. I keep hearing it, thinking I'm hearing a skeleton, but I guess not. I gotta remember I have this earth spike thing. Let me see if I can make it taller. Ooh. If I can make it taller, I bet I could get more momentum on them. That'd be awesome. Go over here. Ah, no. There we go. Pick up all this stuff. And now suddenly we have buku dirt with which to repair. Let's go ahead and do that. Hello. Nope. Huh. Oop, almost. Almost missed it. And good as new. If it wasn't for the missing grass and the fact that there's video evidence, you would never have known that happened. Okay. Now let's ditch all of this nonsense. Do that. And let's, I don't know, hover aimlessly right up here while I research some things. Okay. Yes, the new sport is messy, but it's productively messy, Lefteris. Worst case scenario, you end up having to... Okay. This is the awesome part. You end up having to actually, worst case scenario, you clean up some extra dirt that you get for free. But it basically means that if you accidentally miss a creeper and it makes a hole, you've already got stuff to fill the hole in with. It's great. It's awesome. Rent some dragon eyes from Dire and make the spike bigger for more fun. I wouldn't rent them. I'd just trade them. Okay, so I have to make a tartaric gem. A petty tartaric gem contains will. But I think one thing, if I remember right, what I want to do... Okay, first thing I want to do is make some chests to get blown up by a creeper. I mean, go right over here. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put that there. All of these were parts for making thingers. Put them in there. Now I need to go get some... Yep. Need to go get some redstone and some lapis and some other glassy things. There we go. Klein Mariano, thank you very much for the subscription. It's like inverse creeper holes. Yeah. Hey, Klein. Welcome to the fun. Sean, you missed an hour and 55 minutes, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna see real quick. Okay, we hit this and hit U for uses. This is awesome because it shows you what things you make with the machine. This is one of the big improvements I really like about JEI. Okay, Demon Crystallizer I'm not going to worry about yet. Yeah, okay, so I am going to get a couple of those. A couple of those. A couple of those. And a couple of those. I think. Yep. I think this is going to work just fine. Whee! The new base is looking awesome. How's it going? It's going slowly. Dynex, you came in just at the end. Okay. So. Then do this. I think we need that there. This. I don't think there's any specific. Yeah, here we go. Petty Tartaric Gem. It has no will in it. And that
Wow,
used...
that is completely wrong.
What's completely wrong?
Okay. Swapping Wand is very broken right now with that. It works on simple things, but anything which has multiple types and stuff, it's not going to work. Like, I tried swapping, shift right clicking on this sideways, spruce log. It says selected, dark oak wood. Try and use it on the area next, thinking maybe it's a name thing. Don't have that block. Definitely have that block.
That's weird. This is with the not enough wands builder's wand?
Yep. No, not the builder's wand, the swapping one.
Oh, swapping wand. That's weird. Well, thankfully, McJitty is back from back from his vacation. So that's a good thing. Yay! Woo, Corey Ekarin, thank you very much for subscribing. So, yes, I did make 2 Petty Tartaric Gems. I did that on purpose. I've discovered that it's actually useful to be able to swap around sometimes. Wow, some of these will is garbage. Now we get those. Awesome. So now I can actually just kind of leave this in my inventory. And I still have to use snares, but if I use snares and kill stuff, I can actually get more will. The next step would actually be making a sentient sword, which we can actually do now. Oh, I need to make an iron sword. I'm actually going to do that as my last thing. See you later, Chris Jackman. And probably right after I make this and see if I can make a sentient sword, I'm going to see about wrapping the stream up. God, the frame rate is so bad back here. Ugh. 1, 2. I think it's just a straight up vanilla iron sword, if I remember right. Okay. Come on. Move. Start teleportation. Hey, what's going on, Tyrannos? Yep, I am playing on the PC, Corey. This is the PC version of Minecraft, modded Minecraft on the ForgeCraft server. So I think if we do this... we do this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Okay. Doesn't take any will to make it. Ta-da! There we go. So now... I have an inferior sword to fight things with. But hey, it's a start. Let's get that. Put it up there. And I will probably make another one of these. But that's fine. Somewhere back here? Must be underground. Okay. Where is a helmet-wearing zombie when you need one? Or skeleton. I would go for a zombie. I mean a helmet-wearing skeleton. Nice big pool of lava back here.
They go 2 stacks of spruce logs.
At this rate, we might have to actually turn on the tree farm again. Okay. Okay. No helmet-wearing zombies, that's fine. I'll make use of this on the next live stream. We'll get deeper into blood magic. By that point in time, hopefully, I can actually get enough resources and we can get started enough. I'll gather up some will where we can actually start making the blood altar and start figuring out what we want to do. I also want to dabble some more into roots, but I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. We still have to move some stuff over from the house. So yeah. There he is. He's waving, taking advantage of our emotes. Where's that? There it is. Cheer. Woohoo. So yeah, the house I think is coming along amazingly well. What does everybody else think about it, huh? Need demonic will to make the altar. Yes. But we can solve that problem. It's okay. Tier 1 altar's not that hard to get into. Also, hey, Morbits, what's happening? Been playing Revolution 3? I don't even know what that is. I did a tweet reminder. Dynex, you must have just missed it. Revolution's a mod pack based on nuclear apocalypse, and you've just come out of stasis for 500 years. Oh, so Fallout. Okay. I'm going to swap back to Facecam. This evening, 4 hours time, we are going to have a live stream. In theory, it's going to be Overwatch. I don't know what to expect. There's been some reports of bugs and performance problems. We were not having a great time last live stream with Overwatch because of various complications with matchmaking and things of that nature. But we'll see. Hopefully we can actually get some good matches out of it. But otherwise, it's going to be right back here in 4 hours' time. I'll see you folks later. Cuts, thank you very much for continuing the build.
Oh, no problem. Obviously, it's going to be... it's an ongoing project. It might not go that fast, but it's going.
Well, I mean, we at least have a first floor that I could start moving things into now. One thing you need to figure...
But I don't know which way around we're going to have them. Whether they're going to go up this way or up kind of towards this.
This is the front door, isn't it?
Yeah, out there, and the entrance, yeah. But I don't know whether to go... Or whether to split this so that, like, you know, one side is up, one side is down, because it's going to have multiple floors anyway.
Right.
Yeah, so it kind of goes up one side, and then, you know, like, you maybe go up there, and then you could be going down there. And,
speaking of moving monolithic objects over here, where would you put the smeltery? Exactly.
Question. Although that would be quite funny to actually make it stick out the roof as a chimney.
We could put it on the second floor and have it stick out as a chimney. Yeah, that is the thing.
You could have it underground and make it stick up as a chimney and just have it really, really huge. I think that would be a thing that would be built in. Probably style it around being like a boiler or something to keep the house warm.
Cool. Okay. Well, we can work on that between this and next stream. I'm going to call it off here this evening. Again, is 4 hours time. It's going to be some Overwatch. Join myself and the rest of my friends as we get into some trouble. Otherwise, I will see you folks later. Bye.